Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm Arif, your financial freedom journey partner. Well, today I'm going to share with you my current stock portfolio update. Well, this time my portfolio is like all-time high. Now my stock portfolio value is around $189,000. Which is amazing. So in just 3 years, my portfolio has grown by 60%, and I made over more than like $70,000 passively from my stock investment. So if you also want to make this sort of return and start your investment journey, then this video is definitely for you. I'm gonna talk about my strategies, my top holdings, and which shares I'm gonna buy in future. I will cover it all, and at the very end of today's video I'll share some tips that will help you to generate this sort of return and also help you to protect your initial investment and come up with a very solid and very diversified portfolio. Well, without further delay, let's start the video. Alright, I have logged into my Wealthsimple account. So I'm in Canada, and in Canada, Wealthsimple is pretty popular. The reason I chose Wealthsimple when I started my initial investment is because it's very easy to manage. It's not that hard. Everything is pretty sorted in here. So my suggestion to you would be like, as a beginner, you should always try to find one platform which is user-friendly and not that much complicated, because for long-term investment, we need a simple kind of a platform, but for day trading, we can have some other platform which is like more complex. All right, so at the very top, you can see my current portfolio value, which is $189,036. So here I'm showing the all-time graph. So all-time it is up almost like 59.38%. So we can say like 60% return. And so far I have made $70,431 from my initial investment. It's passive because here I am just purchasing quality stocks and I'm holding it for a long run. So here I'm not managing it actively. So whenever I feel like, yeah, this share is a good price right now, I just I'm just purchasing those shares, and so far it's doing pretty amazing. Even in this volatile market with the tariff situation, still my portfolio is just rocking. So a good question could be like, how much time it took for me to generate this sort of return? Well, if I go back the all way, here is my investment is started in this account on May 18, 2022. So 23, 24, 25. So it's almost like 3 years I have been investing under this account, and in 3 years I got 60% return. So if we average it, it's like 20% return yearly basis. I am pretty sure there is no bank in North America can provide this sort of return. And if we just put our money in the savings account, guess what? Our money is losing the value because of the high inflation rate. So right now, there is no other way than being educated about this stock market and actively managing our own money, so that we can fight the inflation and make some good return from our hard-earned money. All right, so that's a quick summary. So under this account, I do have some subsections. So I do have my TFSA, which is up by 75% all time. So TFSA stands for tax-free savings account, and in Canada we have this sort of arrangement. In the US we have for 401k. So the TFSA, the good part about tax-free savings account is that the return that we generate from our initial investment are tax-free. So it helps us to grow our money way faster under TFSA. And once you max out your TFSA, then you should also open one non-registered personal account where you can invest your extra money. But here, the return that you're going to generate, you have to pay taxes on this. But the good part is like, if you hold it for a long time, so the long-term capital gain tax bracket is quite less, like almost like 15%. So here you're not paying the higher percentage because you're holding it for a long time. It's a long-term capital realization. So that's it. And I also have under this non-registered account, it's growing pretty rapidly. It's also up by 37.51%. And I'm also actively investing under crypto market, and it is doing great. So far, my portfolio is up by 144% from my initial investment. So when I'm talking about crypto, I'm basically investing heavily on BTC, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. Besides that, I am also holding some other coins. So if things goes on my favor, then I can make a very good return from it. But it's more of a like high risk and high reward kind of investment. At this point of today's video, now I'm gonna share with you my watch list, which stocks I am actively monitoring and which stocks I am investing heavily right now. So under here, this is my watch list. So right now, let me change it to stock. So it has three sections. One is for stock, one is for ETF, and the third is for the crypto. So let's start with the stocks. So I am an IT person, so for that reason I am heavily investing under IT stocks, because the thing is like the companies that I am pretty confident about, I know the nitty-gritty details, and I can make a very good case. I'm investing on those companies. For an example, like Apple, I'm heavily investing under this Apple stock. I'm investing under Amazon. Amazon is a very, very, very good company from my point of view. I'm investing under some other big names like Google. I'm investing under Nvidia. Let me show you an interesting fact, like why we need to invest. It will inspire you to start your first investment. So here, Nvidia, right now the share price is 159, but this is after the split, 1 to 10 split. So here, if you see, currently I do have almost like 60 Nvidia shares. But the thing is, here if you see my average price, like 13.66 USD, because when it was down at the time of COVID, it went all the way down $150. I bought 5 shares only at that time. All right, so then it went all the way up more than like $1,000, and then there was a split because the share was very high. Price was very high, so I got 50 shares from my 5 shares, and guess what, now it is all up, and I made almost like 1,000% return from my initial investment. So my initial investment under here was way less, and the return I got was like massive. So here you can understand the power of investment, right? Investing. So with the AI boom, this Nvidia share still, it has a lot of room to grow. So the reason I'm sharing particularly this one, because here from my initial few $1,000 investment, I got a very good return from my investment. So it's never too late. As long as you're investing actively under these quality stocks, you will make money. You can see the results from my investment portfolio. It's just been 3 years. In 3 years, I made $70,000 passively, and it's growing, and it's kind of like stability. If I invest in this space after the 10 years, after 15 years, who knows, I will reach my financial goal, and I don't have to depend on my job income only in near future. So that's one. And beside that, I have also invested under Amazon. You can see I have quite a few of Amazon shares, and it's up by 82% under my TFSA maybe, and the other one is my non-registered account. Here it's up by 75%. So all the stocks that I have picked so far is doing very well. So if you want to see the complete list, the complete breakdown of my portfolio, I have made a lot of videos earlier. You can visit my previous videos, and there I have talked very extensive, like why I chose particular share and what's my strategy and how I'm dealing with the volatility of this current market. All right, so that's the kind of like few shares I talked about. Beside these shares, I am heavily investing under some ETF. So a good question could be like, what is an ETF and why should you invest under ETF? Let me explain you a little bit about ETF. So under my portfolio right now, I'm investing under VFV and VDY. These are two different ETF. VFV stands for Vanguard S&P 500 Index ETF. So what is S&P 500? Well, it's tracking the top 500 performing companies of US market. So when you are investing under, so for example, if you're buying $100 of VFB share, then your $100 would be distributed under this top quality 500 US companies. So here you are diversifying your portfolio, and you are managing this pretty well. So my suggestion to you would be, if you are starting your investment, start with an ETF S&P 500, because it will diversify your portfolio and the risk will be minimum. You are not depending on a single stock. Something goes wrong with single stock, then all your investment, all your hard-earned money will be gone. So that's why you have to definitely do the diversification in order to make sure like our risk is not that much. So under here you can see I have this VFP ETF under my non-register and my TFSA, and in both cases it's doing pretty well. I am currently like $19,000 under my non-register account and $13,000 under my TFSA. So in total, if you round it, it's 20, 30, almost like $33,000 I've invested under here, because it's making a very like solid base for my portfolio. So even if one particular share is not doing well, that's not a problem, because here it's tracking 500 top quality US stocks. Beside that, the good part is that it also provides some dividends, like 1% dividend. Here you can see I'm getting dividends from here, like here we go. I'm getting dividends from my VFB shares under my non-register account, $46, under my TFS account, $35 monthly basis. So guess what, it's helping my portfolio to grow. Not only this providing dividends, beside that, if you see the 5 years growth, 5 years it has grown by 100%. So what does it mean? Like if you invested like $10,000 5 years ago under VFB, your $10,000 by now it should be a little bit more than $20,000. So you have literally doubled your money in just 5 years. So that's the VFV. And beside that, I have also invested under VDY. VDY stands for Vanguard Canadian High Dividend Yield ETF. So it's tracking all the highest paying dividend Canadian bank stocks and financial sectors heavily. So here I have invested I have like almost $22,000 of VDY shares, and it's doing great. It's up by 22% under my non-register account, and under my TFS it's up by 16%. And guess what, it pays a very good amount of dividend. It pays like 4.39% dividend. Here you can see here every month the dividend is coming to my account, and I'm reinvesting. The last part of my watch list is some cryptocurrency. So I'm actively monitoring Bitcoin and Ethereum. So Bitcoin, it has generated good returns for me. So my all-time return for my Bitcoin investment is almost 250% from my initial investment. So I made $12,500 passively from my Bitcoin investment, which is like crazy amount of return. And I have some investment under Ethereum, which is not that much, but still it generated good amount of return, almost like $1,000 of return from my initial investment, because I have purchased one Ethereum at the price of $2,400, and now it's up to like $3,400, almost like $1,000 return from my Ethereum investment. Beside that, I also have some cryptocurrencies, but these two cryptocurrencies I am actively monitoring, because I really want to buy more when I get a more discounted price, because I am pretty certain this cryptocurrency will make a lot of money for me. Congratulations guys for reaching this far of today's video. So this was a short overview of my current stock portfolio. I have shown you my current portfolio value, how much money I have made, what kind of return I have generated so far, and my top watch list, like which stocks I am actively monitoring. Well, now let's talk about some tips. Like if you really want to start your investment journey, like what things gonna help you to make good money. Believe me, like 3 years ago when I started my first investment, when I bought my first share, I was not that sure like how to do it. But after observing the whole economic situation, the high inflation rate, I thought like, even though I am from tech background, I really need to know these things. I really need to understand. I have gone through a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of blogs to know more about stocks, how to invest and all of this thing. And guess what, all my hard work, all the time that I investment, it has generated good amount of return so far, and I'm really happy that I made the decision 3 years ago. So my suggestion to you would be, it's not like you have to be 100% ready to start your investment. Do your first initial investment, and from that point you will have some sort of urgency, some sort of mindset. Yes, I need to take it seriously. When you're gonna see some returns from investment, you will get more motivated, and you can learn more and invest more. And with passage of time, you will make a good amount of money. Just in 3 years, my portfolio is up by 60%. So I think like in 10 years, 15 years, what kind of return it may generate. My suggestion to you would be like, when you start investing, try to diversify your portfolio. Don't just invest all of your money under one single stock that you feel like it's gonna go up. Don't do that, please, because if your assumption is wrong, then you're gonna lose your valuable money, and it should be a very bad setback for you. So please diversify your portfolio. If you really want to have a more of a safe road, then you can invest under the S&P 500. And from the previous statistics, it is tested like if you invest under S&P 500, in long run you're gonna make money. That's guaranteed. So you can start from there. And if you guys have any question or any doubt related to investment, I'm here to help. The whole point of this channel is to create a community where everybody gonna help each other. Maybe you can give me some suggestion, and if I know something better in some particular sector, I can give you a better suggestion. So here the goal is to help each other, and in this way we can reach our financial goals. So thank you so much guys for watching my videos. It means a lot to me, and the community is growing very fast, and I feel like the most valuable thing in the world is our time. And thank you again for watching my videos, and I always try my best to provide value from my video. And just let me know whenever you have any question, anything, just let me know, and I'm gonna answer in a very fast pace. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel so that you can see my upcoming contents. And that's all for today. Have a great and wonderful day.